Kaduna State. And on the foreign scene, China rockets crashes after accidental launch. I'm Ifichukwu Moyole with the news. Now, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission RISIEC says it will conduct local government elections in the state on the 5th of October. The chairman of the commission, Justice Adolphus Enebeli, made this known to stakeholders while unveiling the timetable and guidelines for the conduct of the 2024 local government elections in the state at the commission's headquarters in Port Harcourt today. A correspondent who is at the meeting reports that some political party chairmen, faith-based organizations, traditional rulers, some caretaker committee chairmen, members of Nigerian Bar Association (NBA), among others, are present at the ongoing meeting. Moving on, Assistant Inspector General of Police Abu Tuyaro has defended the barricade at local government secretariat in Rivers State, saying the police is deploying diplomacy to the political crisis in Rivers State. Mr. Yaro said this today on Nigeria Info FM's Morning Crossfire. He said the barricade is to ensure that lives and government properties are not at risk.
All the sequence of events and activities with civil mindset and employing maturity of conduct. The overall strategy is to ensure that peace of the environment becomes very apparent. Even if you give police order to somebody and the person remains belligerent or very overtly unlawful, you need to approach that situation with absolute caution. And we should commend Rivers State Police Command for the way and manner they have managed the situation in the last 2 weeks. And we should expect more firmer and coordinated control of the situation by them. And I believe that in the days ahead, the situation will be resolved in such a way and manner whereby there will be no victor and there will be no vanquished.
The Assistant Inspector General of Police said last Tuesday's failed explosion attempt was an offshoot of political activities that was largely contained by the police. He described it as a local issue that does not need a presidential intervention.
This chemist so described in Port Harcourt and particularly around the presidential hotel area. It's an offshoot of political activities. I do not believe that these are issues that are germane to presidential involvement. Politics is local, and the insecurity, particularly the brand that is mooted in Rivers State, is a local affair.
He urged the local political actors in the state to work in unity and support the leadership on ground. He warned those aggravating the crisis in the state to stop. In the meantime, the prime suspect in last Tuesday's dynamic explosion on Aba Road in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, is still in hospital with heavy security around the facility. At least 3 patrol vans are stationed around the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital where the suspect is receiving treatment, but there is no movement restriction. As you may know, a police investigation is ongoing into the matter. In another development, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar says the poor posture of the federal government is reversing military successes recorded against terrorists in Nigeria's northeast geopolitical zone. Mr. Atiku said in a statement on X. Mr. Atiku said this in a statement on X. He said it's unfortunate that much of the pushback that had been achieved against the Boko Haram terror sect are being cancelled owing mainly to the government's inability to hold firmly on the front line. Now elsewhere, a helicopter belonging to the Nigerian Air Force, NAF, has reportedly crashed in the Igabi local government area of Kaduna State. The community is very close to the headquarters of the Nigerian Air Force Air Training Center, Mando, in Igabi local government area. The management of the Nigerian Air Force is yet to make an official statement over the incident, but locals said the helicopter crashed in the early hours of Monday at Taimi village near Rigachikun. Following the incident, a team of Air Force personnel from the Nigerian Air Force Air Training Center and 401 Flying School were said to have cordoned off the scene to secure the area for emergency rescue operations and also investigate the cause of the crash. Now, about 20 travelers have been reported abducted by gunmen on the Sagamu-Ijebu-Ode Expressway. The travelers were on Sunday ambushed around the Sagamu Area Command of the Nigeria Police Forces and Ilesha Township. A resident and chairman of the Ilesha Development Council, Wemi Oshode, said a victim was shot in the knee during the incident. He confirmed that one of the victims, a resident of Ilesha, Remo, is receiving medical treatment at Babcock University Teaching Hospital after being shot on the knee by the suspected gunman. Still to come, Lagos State government reports cholera at Kirikiri prison. Stay with us. Beg your pardon. Mbuo Godoni Kindred in Mbuo Shimini Rumo Lumeni in Obiakpo local government area says the issues relating to the dissolution of the Rumo Lumeni Community Development Committee led by Thank God Mark and the Employment Bureau led by Okechukwu Adolphus Wabara by the paramount ruler Yenweli Rumo Lumeni Kingdom King Chukwuemeka Nwoji Okocha Olumeni is wrong and illegal. A statement by a secretary, Endurance Ndidi Onukwuru, said the matter is a subject of litigation at the River State High Court in suit number PHC/1927/CS/2024. The statement also advised all corporate bodies, institutions operating within the Rumolumeni community and the general public to disregard the appointment made by King Chukwuemeka Nwoji Okocha Olumeni and continued to relate with the Rumolumeni Community Development Committee and Rumolumeni Employment Bureau led by Thank God Mark and Okechukwu Adolphus Wabara respectively. Recall that the paramount ruler had said the dissolution was based on a court ruling. And now to health matters. The Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, announced that 25 cases of severe gastroenteritis confirmed to be caused by cholera have been reported at Kirikiri Medium Security Prison. This contradicts earlier claims by the Nigerian Correctional Service that there were no cholera cases in custodial centers nationwide. The Ministry of Health's statement on Sunday indicated that urgent medical and environmental measures have been implemented to address the outbreak. In business, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) says it has begun an investigation into allegations of coercion against customers at one of its retail stations. The company gave the update following a recent viral video clip in which customers were seen being forced to purchase lubricant before they could purchase petrol. The attendant in the video had alleged that the development was a directive from the NNPC retail management. However, a statement by the NNPCL Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Olufemi Soneye, assured that appropriate disciplinary action will be taken against the culprit. In entertainment, singer Burna Boy Femi Kuti Thames Ira Star shown at the 2024 Glastonbury Music Festival. Now, the Nigerian music stars took Afrobeat to the festival, which had in attendance over 200,000 people. In sports, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, Nicole Williams, and Danny Olmo all scored as Spain came from behind to beat surprise packages Georgia 4-1 at Euro 2024 on Sunday and set up a blockbuster quarterfinal against hosts Germany.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
A space rocket owned by a private Chinese company accidentally launched itself during a test on Sunday before crash landed into a hillside. Footage on social media shows the Tianlong-3 rocket falling back to Earth and exploding on the hill in central China's Henan province. The company responsible for the rocket, Tianbing Technology, said in a statement that there was a structural failure causing the rocket to take off.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
That's a wrap on the news this afternoon. Before we go, let's have a look at the major stories. RCX says it will conduct local government council elections on the 5th of October. Police has defended the barricade of local government secretariats in River State. A military helicopter has reportedly crashed in Kaduna State. And on the foreign scene, a rocket launched in China crashed after an accidental launch. The news was edited by Martha Okrinkamp. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Mwanyele. Many thanks for listening.
Save you the stress.